Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. Today is St. Patrick's Day, and we've got a very lucky show planned for you guys. We're going to start it off with Cameron live via Lightcraft, as well as Nico live with ASB.
That's right, Channing. We also have a De Giro about Academic League and Lancerthon live in the studio.
That's right, Adam. Then we're going to end off the show with Wendy live on Magic Window. So let's get it started. I'm Channing.
I'm Adam.
And CHS TV starts
right
now. Welcome back, Lancers. To start off the show, we have a story on a student at Sage Creek who likes to play the guitar.
I got into playing music mainly because I've been influenced by a ton of different artists throughout my whole life, and especially one of my friends at Carlsbad, Ethan Plummer.
What has kept Colin creating music throughout his life has been the constant enjoyment he receives from playing.
I keep playing mainly just because of how fun it is. You can get really involved into like practice routines and stuff like that, and just I want to keep improving, but mainly for me it's just having fun playing. That's the only thing that keeps me returning.
As Colin progresses in his music, he makes an effort to expand his talents to multiple instruments.
I've been playing a couple instruments like saxophone, piano, like 4 or 5 years. I picked up the guitar 3 years ago, bass 2 years ago, and then I'm always picking up new instruments just for fun.
And for any aspiring young musicians, Colin has his own advice in regards to learning a new instrument.
The most important thing when you're just learning like a new musical skill is just have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously.
Creating music has been a vital part of Colin's life for as long as he can remember, and has become a way for him to express himself. Reporting for CHS TV with photojournalist Sebastian Hersenthopoulos, I'm Tosh Carr.
Thank you, Tosh and Sebastian, for that piece. For today's sports update, our freshman and sophomore baseball team is playing Vista at home at 3:30. Girls volleyball is playing SDA at 3:30. JV tennis is playing Sage Creek at 4, and there's a track meet versus San Pascal at 3:30. Be sure to show up to support our teams at home.
The Carlsbad Equity Coalition speech competition finalists will be competing this Saturday, March 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Pilgrim Church in Carlsbad. Come out and support and hear what equity and justice means to them. For our first break in the announcements, we have Cameron live on Lightcraft with some St. Patty's trivia. Cameron?
Thank you, Adam. That is right. I do have 5 fun facts about St. Patrick's Day for you guys who are watching. And as you know, St. Patrick's Day is always celebrated on March 17th, and that's why we are all wearing green today. And if not, you may have gotten pinched. And as you know, the first St. Patrick's Day was actually celebrated in America and not in Ireland, which may be a little bit of a shock. And many people believe, too, that it was with getting rid of all of the snakes in Ireland, but that is actually a myth that is false, as the weather and the temperature there is too cold for the cold-blooded reptiles to survive. And each year, over 5.5 million people go visit New York to see the St. Patrick Cathedral, each and every year. And then for a final one, everyone knows that Chicago does go all out when they dye the Chicago River green in honors of St. Patrick's Day. And that tradition actually began in 1962 and has been going on every year since then. Now I am going to try and give it my best Irish accent to say one sentence, such as, "The flowers grew in the garden." And that's all I have for you today. Thank you, and I'll go back to Channing at the desk.
Thank you, Cameron. Attention freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. The Committee for Carlsbad High School's accreditation process is looking for at least 5 students to join them. This is a great opportunity for college resumes and community service hours. Please contact Mr. Packer in room 3110 no later than March 31st if you're interested. CHS will host CEF Summer Academy for students to take math, PE, or Spanish course. Register today at the website on the screen.
Next up, we have Academic League live in the studio with Mia. Take it away, Mia.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here from some members from Academic League, so do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Claire Corgan. I'm the captain.
I'm Eliza, I'm first mate.
I'm Celeste, I'm the right hand.
And I'm Claire, and I'm skipper.
All right, Claire, so for people who do not know what Academic League is, what is it?
Yeah, so you compete in trivia. It's basically like Jeopardy, but way more fun.
That sounds super fun, and I know you guys have a really cool match going on today. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, so we have our last match tonight, and we're playing against teachers.
Awesome. And so for people who want to watch, where can they do that and how?
It's going to be tonight at 7:30 in the library, so show up to see a Senior Smackdown.
That sounds super fun. I think I'll be there to watch. And Eliza, for those who want to join, how can they do that?
Yeah, you can always talk to Mr. Spaniard in building 3000. Mr. Hendricks, you better get your AP Econ questions ready because you're going down tonight.
Well, sounds like it's going to be really fun tonight. Thanks for coming on, and I'm just going to back to the desk.
Thank you, Mia. Lancerthon 2022 is Friday, March 18th. Come join the Lancerthon Club for a night of fun while raising money for Rady's Children's Hospital. The dance marathon event will include games, talent shows, food, raffle prizes, and dancing. Special guest girls camp. Designated drivers and the Lancer dancers will be performing. A big reveal for the total amount of money raised from the whole year of fundraising, plus the money raised at the event, will be revealed at the night of the party. Pay $25 at the door to join in on the night of fun. Now we have Nico Arboy live in the studio with ASB talking about a special St. Patty's Day scavenger hunt. Nico?
That's right, Adam. Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with Malia and Kendall from ASB. Kendall, tell me a little bit about the St. Patrick's Day scavenger hunt.
All right, so ASB has set up a scavenger hunt. We set up these pot of golds and shamrock around campus.
So, Malia, if you find the pot of gold or the shamrock, what do you do?
Yeah, so there's about 60 around campus, and when you find one, you bring it up to the ASB room to get a prize.
And Kendall, if the students find these two, what are the prizes?
For the shamrock, it's a certificate for knockout, and for the pot of gold, it's a large candy bar and a certificate to knockout as well.
Awesome. Guys, look out around campus for the shamrock and the pot of gold. Thank you for coming on. Anchors, back to you.
Thank you, Nico and ASB. Voting for next year's ASB and class council is open and runs through the end of the school day today. Make sure to check your email or see chstv.com for those links. The Morp Dance is coming to CHS on Saturday, March 26th. Tickets are on sale now in the student store for $10 with an ASB sticker and $20 without one. Prices will increase on Monday, March 21st, so buy your tickets with the current prices while you still can.
For our next break in the announcements, we have Max live in the studio with some members of Lancerthon. Max, give us the facts.
What's going on, Carlsbad? I'm Max Harris here with Katie and Zoe from Lancerthon. So Zoe, what is Lancerthon?
Yeah, so Lancerthon is a super fun event that we're holding tomorrow at the gym. It's a dance from 6 to 10, and it helps benefit the kiddos at Rady's Children's Hospital.
That's great. And Katie, how can people sign up for Lancerthon?
Yeah, so the Lancerthon link in their Instagram bio, you can donate or fundraise $25 or bring $25 to the door, and then we're also fundraising throughout the whole event that night.
And finally, Zoe, why should people come to Lancerthon?
People should definitely come to Lancerthon because we're going to have lots of great entertainment with girls camp, designated drivers, lots of raffle prizes, and it's a great tradition that we started at Carlsbad a couple of years ago that we're trying to keep going because it's super beneficial to those kids at the hospital.
All right, you heard it here, Carlsbad. Make sure to show up and support the Rady's Children's Hospital, and I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Max. Class of 2022 senior package information is available at sdgrad.com. Log on today to purchase what you'll need for graduation.
Using Viasat technology, CHS TV is able to go live from anywhere in the world and stream back into the studio in real time. We are going to do just that and send it out to Sophia Tamayo outside the library with some information on Academic League. Sophia?
Morning, Carlsbad. Today I'm here in the library to talk about the Academic League because they have a matchup here tonight at 6:30 p.m. Freshmen, JV, and varsity are going to be going against their teachers, which is very interesting from the norm. Academic League matchups are very similar to the popular game show Jeopardy, so it's going to be very interesting to watch because they're going to be talking about historical topics and current events. So I highly recommend to come by at 6:30 here tonight. Now I'll send back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Sophia, for that information. Course selection for the 2022-2023 school year starts on March 9th and runs through April 15th. See the counseling website for specific grades and times. The course request form is mandatory and must be filled out by all students.
Coming up next, we have Wendy on the Magic Window to talk about the Sunshine Protection Act. Wendy?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm standing here live in the Magic Window to give you an update on daylight savings time. So we just moved our clocks back this past Sunday, and we may not have to switch them back forward ever again for the foreseeable future. The Sunshine Protection Act would make sure that daylight savings time, the time zone that we're in right now, would be permanent. But there's a little bit of a controversy surrounding this. We have tried this before. President Roosevelt instituted wartime, which lasted for about 3 years, but then eventually was gotten rid of, which kept the daylight savings time permanent. A lot of people argue that standard time would actually be the better time zone because we switched to it in the fall, and it is better aligned with the circadian rhythms in our body that monitor kind of our sleep-wake cycle and act as like our body's internal clock. But some people argue that we should keep the daylight savings time permanent because it's better for the economy and decreases energy consumption because the daylight's out for longer in the day, which means you don't have to use as many lights inside your house. And some people are just happy that we get rid of the time change in general. We will keep you updated with this bill as it moves to the House of Representatives and to President Joe Biden, and I'm going to send it back to Adam and Channing at the desk.
Thank you, Wendy. Make sure to come out to Knockout Pizza from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., where you get a free slice of pizza with any drink purchased.
That's right, Adam. And CHS students, please make sure to vote today. Today is the last day to vote for your ASB Council and Class Council, and you can find those links on chstv.com, or they were emailed to you as well.
Yeah, that's all we have for you today. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Bye.
If you have any questions about Naviance, please contact your counselor. Now let's take a break from the announcements and send it out to Landon Miller live at the beach by DeJoe Technology to talk about King's Tide, a rare event happening here in Southern California. Landon?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Landon Miller, here standing on top of the Turnarounds Bluff to give you guys some information on the rare occurring King's Tide.